Hey, what's up guys, this is me Priyanshu, and in today's video I'm going to talk about how you can create bottom sheet in React Native. And the video is taking time to come on YouTube is because I created a video yesterday and it got deleted by some incident, and it won't happen again. So let's get started. First you have to create a fresh new project. See, this is the same project that I created yesterday for the video, but for some reason that video got deleted. So we'll create a new project, type out expo in it, and I will type bottom. Choose the fresh new template. Okay, it's ready, so we will just exit out of this terminal, or we can just open our text editor, which is our VS Code. Okay, you can choose whatever code editor you want to use. I am on the VS Code side. So let me exit out of this terminal. Come to app.js. And remove these codes from here. We don't need these. Okay, so after removing these components from here, come here and type out pressable and type in text, and if you thinking why we type out this pressable here, then this pressable will be used to open the bottom sheet. So text open sheet, we will name this as open sheet button, and the text will be named as open sheet button text. Okay, come in here, and first we should open this project in our emulator. Type out Ctrl+Shift+C if you are using VS Code, and I don't know about other text editors. And in here type out npm start. And there's a thing that if you don't have a good PC and if you can't afford to open it in terminal, I mean in emulator, then you can just use your real existing device by just downloading Expo in your app in your mobile phone, and then just scan it and it will open this current app in your real device. Okay, I will now type out A in the terminal and it will open this app in my in this emulator. Okay, okay, see, it's working. So now I'll take this open sheet button, come here and type out padding horizontal, which will be 14, I guess. Padding vertical will be around 6, and background color will be FF2770. Let's see how it looks. Okay, that's perfect. And take this open sheet button text and tap out here color, which is going to be white, font size, which is going to be 20 pixels or whatever this is, 20, and font weight is going to be 900. That's perfect. Okay, and okay, that's now correct. I'll give it a small border radius, which will be 12, I guess. No, not 12, 8. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. And give it a bit more of the padding. It will be 10, 12. Okay, and padding horizontal will be 16. Okay, that's much better. Now what we will do is come to this bottom or whatever your project name is, come there and create a file named bottom sheet. Okay, bottom sheet.js. I'll create a component out of this. I'll import this bottom sheet in my app.js. In here, okay, see, that's perfect. See, I'm getting this bottom sheet in here because I typed out bottom sheet in here, this component, and I am getting bottom sheet typed out here because I have a text component which is written in where the bottom sheet text is written. Okay, so now what I will do is style this bottom sheet. I will name the main parent element as bottom sheet, and in here I will type pressable, and in pressable there will be a view, which will be named as bottom sheet shadow cover. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to add some images and info so that our bottom sheet looks good. So come in here and type out image that you have to import from React Native. Source will be require /assets. Wait, what? Okay, assets, and in that assets I need to put some of any of my image. So for that I will be choosing let's go with this image. Okay, let's go with this one. Let's see, desktop, new folder, bottom sheet, bottom assets, and in this assets create a new folder named images, and in that images folder paste this where is that? Okay, take this and paste this in this images folder. Okay, that's perfect, and I will name this something that I feel like that is comfortable and which is easy to pronounce, easy to remember, which will be image1. Okay, that's perfect. Come here back and /images/image1.jpg, and it should work. See, I am getting that image in here. So now what I have to do is create a view which will be bottom sheet content, which will be named as bottom sheet content. Okay, and in here this image I have set bias. Now we will create a text which will be lorem ipsum. That's just just sample text, and one more text we will create which is going to be some random sample text. Okay, like this. Okay, now we will add one pressable just for the aesthetics. we will name this school button, and in here we will type let's say nucleatic. Okay, in the text, obviously in the text component. Okay, see, that's perfect. Wait, what? Okay, that's perfect. Now what we have to do is style these two text, give them the styles. I'll name this text1, and this one will be named as text2, and it should look fine. And now I need to style this image too, so I'll give it a styles of image1. That should work for us. Okay, so take this bottom sheet content, come down here and type out padding horizontal, which will be around 16. I guess that would be perfect after we make some changes to the image. So for that, take the image and type out here width will be 100% and height will be 100%. What happened? Let us give it a width of let's say 200. Okay, that's fine. And height also of 200. Okay, that's good, but I want this to take the whole space in this container. So for that, what I will do is create a view here, which will be named image view, and we will style this image view. We will name this as width of this image view will be 100%. Okay, and height will be you can say 260. It should be fine. Okay, and now what I will do is give it the image now will be given the width of 100% and height also 100%. That's some issue. Why this is not working? Let's see. Let's give it a resize mode of center, contain, or cover, repeat, stretch. It's not working. Let me give it just the height of 260. No, it's not working still. So what we have to do now? Let's give it a width of 200. Okay. So for now, let me just import to resolve this issue. I don't know what is causing this issue. So just to resolve this issue, just for now, what I will do is import dimensions, and in here I will give it a width, give the image the width of dimensions dot get screen dot width minus 32. And if you ask why I give it a 32, because I have given the padding horizontal as 16, which means from both sides, left and right, it will be 16, and 16 plus 16, it's going to be 32. So from the total height, it minus 32, and the answer which will be which is going to come, that is going to be the width of the image. Okay, and which is here. Okay, so, and let me give it a padding from top also little bit, so it looks good. 16. Okay, that's good. Let me just remove this image view. We don't need this because we have already solved the problem. Okay, we will give the height of 260 or 20. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, right. Let me just give it a border radius to this image, which is going to be 12. Sorry, to the image. Okay, that's perfect. That's absolutely beautiful. So now what we are going to do, take this text one, or just take this bottom sheet content. I mean, it's here. Okay, add align item center, justify content center. Okay, that's perfect. Now take this text one, text one, and type out font size, which is going to be 20, font weight, which is going to be 900. Okay, so color will be, let us give it a color which I have already, is this color. Okay, see, this is actually a color picker which I created by my own. If you want a video on this color picker, how you can create a color picker, then I will create it. If I get even just a single comment, so drop the comment in the comment section, obviously. Okay, so give it this color, and okay, see, it looks sick. It's just amazing. Let me make this, let me just capitalize this. 24. Okay, that's better. Give it a gap of 12. That's much better. Let me take out some lines of text. Okay, text, take the text 2. Now we are going to style the text 2 in here. Font size is going to be 14. Font weight will be normal. Color is going to be this. Okay, that's right. Or let us change this to 666. I guess that is good. I think I'm not sure, but I guess this is good. And lastly, we will take the school button. Oh, need to give the style to this school button text also. We will give a cool button text. Okay, come here, type out cool button. Oh yes, cool button. Give it a align item center, justify content center to center horizontally and vertically the text, and we will give it a padding, or just give it a width of 100%. Background will be, for just now it will be 0. Let us give it a width of the same as we have given to the image. This is going to be its width. Dimensions.get screen width -32. Okay, see, it's working amazingly fine. And we will give it a height of you can say 40 or 50. Okay, that's perfect. And we will take the cool button text and set the color to white and font size to be 24, font weight to be 900. Okay, and let me give it some more gap, which is going to be 20. Okay, that's much better. And give it some border radius to my button, which is going to be around 12. Wait, what? Okay, 12. Okay, that's sick. It looks just amazing. And how about if I just give the same color as the text one to the background of this button? That's also good. Okay, so we are going to keep this, or that's much better. I am going to keep this color. Okay, so now we are moving to the most important part there, and that is how we are going to make this bottom sheet work. Okay, so come in here and import animated from React Native, and import use effect, import use state, import use ref, and come in here, create const sheet animation, type out use ref, new animated dot value, which is going to be 0 dot current. Okay, and one more we are going to type, which is const sheet cover cover opacity, opacity opacity animation, which is going to be use ref, new animated dot value, which is also going to be the whose value is also going to be 0 dot current. And now the most important part, create two functions named const open sheet, and type out animated dot timing, add sheet animation, create a object, I mean these curly brackets, and type out to value, which is going to be 1, duration is going to be 300 milliseconds, and just type out use native drivers to false. Okay, and in here type out dot start, and we have to do the same thing for this cover opacity animation. I'll explain everything what I am doing currently. Okay, so just copy this cover opacity animation, and this also duplicate this, add this cover opacity animation instead of this sheet animation in just under this code, and this is also going to be the same as 1. And we have finally created a function named open sheet. Okay, now we will create one more function, which will be close sheet, which is going to be the same as open sheet, but just the difference will be that this 1 is going to be 0, and in this also 1 is going to be 0. Okay, now a small thing is also left to do, so that is, come here, take this sheet animation, we'll type out sheet animation, interpolate, we'll type out sheet animation dot interpolate, and it is going to be input range 0 1, output range is going to be what do we type out in output range? So at 0, our bottom sheet is going to be under this screen, is going to disappear under the screen. So for that, it is going to be minus 60%. Okay, at 0. Okay, so we will type out minus 60%, and when it is 1 means it is just 0, as we have given in here. This bottom sheet, see this bottom 0, so we will type out in here just 0%. Okay, and same thing we have to do for the opacity. So copy this cover opacity animation, type out here cover opacity animation interpolate, and here also cover opacity animation dot interpolate. It's going to be 0 1, and in the output range it is going to be the same as 0 and 1, because obviously opacity cycles between 0 and 1, so it is going to be the 0 and 1 for the cover animation. Okay, so now the last part, which is going to be to be used to make this animation work, make this bottom sheet work, make this bottom sheet function. So for that, what we will do is come to app.js and import use state in here. Okay, use state, we'll type out const sheet open, set sheet open, which is going to be by default to false, sheet open to false. Okay, and now I will give this sheet open and set sheet open to this bottom sheet open, which is going to be a sheet open obviously, and set sheet open, which is also going to be the set sheet open. Okay, perfect. Now, and one more thing, add this in this pressable. In this I'm telling you in advance that just add an on press, and in that on press add set sheet open to be false. I mean, no, not false, but true. Okay, and our work from this app.js is completed, and only around 5 to 10 lines of code is, or you could say just 5 lines of code is left in this bottom sheet. So in this bottom sheet, what you have to do is get those 2 props which we passed in the bottom sheet from in app.js. We'll take that sheet, I guess. Okay, sheet open and set sheet open. Okay, these 2 come in here, type out use effect, type in here sheet open. So in here type out if sheet open, call the function open sheet, which will open the sheet for us, and if sheet open is false, it will call close sheet function for us. Okay, that's perfect. Now come to this pressable and type out on press, which is going to be set sheet open to be false, right? And give it a style which is going to be pointer events, which are if sheet is open, it is going to be auto, and if sheet is closed, it is going to be none. Okay, and to animate the sheet, we are going to add the animated.view. As you already know, we can't use and we can't animate any component without using animated.component, where on the place of component you have to override the component name. Like, let me tell you, animated.view, like this, you have to do this. Okay, animated.view, and in here also animated.view. Okay, and in here type out bottom to be this sheet animation interpolate. Okay, and one more last thing, which is come here and type this as also animated.view, and in here also type out opacity, which is going to be cover opacity animation interpolate. Okay, that's perfect, and I hope it would work. We have done everything to make it work. So app.js is completed, bottom sheet.js is also completed. I'll explain this in a bit. Let's see if it's working or not. Okay, the moment of truth, 3 2 1, let's click on this. Okay, see, see, when I click on open sheet, it's opening the sheet. When I click on this bottom sheet shadow cover, it is closing the sheet. See, it's so smooth, it's so good. And one more thing, that why I add this this bar in here, that is because for aesthetics I added this, and you can just add the closing function for this, which is set sheet open to be false. Okay, and now if I click on this bar, see, it is closing. And now if you think you want to change some like you want to change the speed of this, then you can just come in here, and from this 300 you can just do it 200. It will now open and close fast. See, which I think is not looking good. And there is some functions which we can use, that is easing. Okay, which it will add the transition of opening and closing to be good. It will create some good transitions in opening and closing the bottom sheet. So what I will add is easing dot let's see, in out. Let's see how it works. Open sheet. What happened? What is this? What just happened? What the hell? It wasn't expected, seriously. Okay guys, something wrong happened. Let me see what's the problem. Let's reload this. Let's see what's the problem. Okay, it's now working fine. Let's add that easing in here. Which is going to be easing dot in out. Okay, let's hope it won't break this time. See, it's breaking for some unknown reason. Let's just try to fix this. Let me add ease to this. I load this. Open sheet. Okay, that's working fine. Let me add that in out again. And reload this. Open sheet. Oh, see, this is again breaking. Let me reload this. This in out is giving some problems in here, so we are going to use just dot. Let's see in how this into perform. Sometimes this gives error, this problem. Okay, when I click on open sheet, it's opening. Open. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, let me add this easing dot in to this also. Okay, it should be right. Okay, that's amazing. It's looking just perfectly fine. So now the main thing is how it's working, how it's just functioning like this. So now I'm going to tell you how it's working. See, what I did is created a button to open the bottom sheet. Okay, and in that button I added on press, which is sheet open to true. Okay, it is when we will press this button, it will make the sheet open to true. Okay, and in this bottom sheet I have passed these props, this sheet open and this set sheet open. Okay, so the main thing is in bottom sheet. Let me explain. This sheet animation, what it is doing, by default it is 0. Okay, by default it is 0. And when this calls open sheet, it makes the value to be 1. It makes the value 1, and in the opacity also it makes the value 1. Okay, and why this makes 1 is, see in here, when the sheet animation value is 1, it is going to be 0. Okay, 0 means it's going to be open. Okay, in here like this, it's going to be open 0%. It means the bottom of the bottom sheet is 0. Okay, and when this is on 0, this input range, when the sheet animation value is 0, then the bottom of the bottom sheet is going to be 60. Okay, this is going to be just 60, means it is going to be under the screen and we can't see this. Okay, it is going to cycle between 1 and 0 and minus 60% and 0%. Okay, and that's the reason it is opening and closing. Okay, like this. And same thing with the cover opacity animation interpolate. When it is 0, it's going to be 0, and when it is 1, it is going to be 1. And why I add this animated.view, it is because we can't use any we can't actually animate any component in React Native without using this animated.view if you are using animated API. So, and if you think why I added this bottom is equal to sheet animation interpolate, that is because this is returning that smooth transition between these numbers, minus 60% and 0%. That's why we use this sheet animation interpolate. And same thing with this cover opacity animation interpolate in here. Okay, and that's how this bottom sheet is working. And I don't know if you understand or not, but in near future, when I create a video on animated API, it will be easier for you to understand. So consider subscribing for now. And so see, you can see this bottom sheet is working perfectly fine. It is opening, and when I click on this bar, it is closing. When I open this and click on this this shadow cover, it closes. Then that is happening because I'm actually checking if that sheet open have any changes, and if that sheet open have any changes, and then we have to see if that sheet open has made changes. Like if sheet open is true, then it will be open sheet. It will call the function open sheet, and if the sheet open is not true, then it will call the function close sheet. Okay, this use effect is listening to the changes to sheet open variable, okay, which is being passed by us in the bottom sheet from app.js. Okay, I hope you understand this. And guys, for this video, this is it, and I'll see you in the next one. And before that, I want to give a shout out to a person which commented on my last video, which is this. Okay, shout out to this girl, and we will see you. I will see you in the next one. Till then, happy hacking and bye bye.